Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to our class Sociolinguistic. And today, it is our second material in this subject. It is about language and society. I hope you all fine, guys. And please check my material in this video. Okay. Before we go to the other explanation about language and society, we need to know about what is language and what is society. So let's see. As we know that society is any group of people drawn together for a certain purpose or purposes. So in society, we have the same purpose for each member of the group. Jadi sebagaimana kita tahu bahwasanya dalam suatu masyarakat kita memiliki suatu kepentingan yang sama. Jadi kita berkumpul untuk mencapai suatu kepentingan yang sama. And then language. As we know that language is what the member of a particular society speak, used for the communicative purposes or as a means of communication. Jadi tanpa bahasa, we can do nothing. Jadi setiap orang, setiap makhluk butuh bahasa untuk berkomunikasi dengan yang lainnya. And then in this occasion, we need to know about two things. For the first, communicating information, and the second one, it is about establishing contact between people. In here, in society, there is homogeneous speech community, whether it is we knows its language perfectly, or there is unaffected by such grammatically relevant condition. It means that as memory limitation and there is distraction, shift of attention and interest, and also errors in applying his knowledge of language in actual performance. This seems to me to have been the position of the founders of modern linguistics. So, to study actual linguistic performance, however, we must consider the interaction of a variety of factors, of which the underlying competence of the speaker hearer is only one. It is based on Chomsky books about aspect of the theory of syntax, 1965. Cambridge, yeah. And there are some example here. This is the example from Ray and his mom, and also between Ray and his principal. So we'll discuss it later in your forum. Okay. So according to you, what is the reasons for linguistic variation? Jadi kenapa bahasa itu bervariasi di masyarakat? So in here, not sure who is talking, where we are talking to, where, about what for, that is. So the participants, social setting, topic, and purpose of interaction, all of them are different. Okay, let's see. The variation of language, it is based on social distance scale, status scale of the participants, who the participants, what is the status scale, and also we need to know about the formality scale, where the setting social context, and also functional scale. What is the topic? To what extent the topic are talking about. And also there are functional scale, the function why. Why it is do. The function, the purpose is why. Okay. So linguistic, in social linguistic, they are interested in explain why we speak differently in different social context. Jadi kira-kira kenapa? Kenapa kita mesti mempertimbangkan kehidupan sosial kita ketika berbicara, konteks sosial kita ketika berbicara. We need to know about it. And also, what are the social function of the language? Karena kita memiliki bahasa yang berbeda, sosial. Jadi fungsi sosialnya juga berpengaruh terhadap perbedaan bahasa tersebut. And also, how language is used to convey social meaning. And as I said before, the example in this video will be discussed in the forum. So guys, there are some differences between the choice of word when we are communicate with other. So let's see here. In greeting, from two examples before, there are two forms of greetings, and this is related to formal and informal ways of greeting. So let's see. Greeting, this is formal and informal. Whether informal, for example, hi, and formal ways, for example, good afternoon, and also aggressive. For informal, it is used mom, and formal form use sir, and so on. You can see this referring to the teacher that Buster sat bucket versus Mr. Sutton, referring to the event. Keep us in again, keep us in. And when Reis says something to his mother, so you can see the choice of word. Why he's late, the choice of word, and also how he feels about the teacher concern. The clues we can get from the speech. How the relationship between Ray and his mother, it is intimate and friendly. Whether the relationship with the principal, it is formal, distant, and respectful. You know that we use language to ask for and give people information. And besides this, we also use language to express indignation and annoyance, as well as admiration and our respect. So in here, there's also example between Margaret Walker, how she says something to her friends, her secretary, and also her caretaker. So there are some differences between using the language. And in her home, he also used different language to her mom, her kids, and also to her husband. So you need to describe this example also in our forum. So guys, as we know that languages provide a variety of ways of saying the same thing. Jadi topik yang sama terhadap orang yang berbeda, terhadap partisipan yang berbeda, kita bisa memberikan utterance, ungkapan yang berbeda. Dan seperti contoh tadi, tanpa berbedanya ya. Contoh yang di antara Siri dengan ibunya, Siri dengan gurunya, dan juga tentang Miss Margaret dengan orang-orang di kantor, orang-orang di rumahnya. Berbeda ya, dan you harus menganalisa itu. And also the choice of linguistic form is a useful clue to non-linguistic information. Language variation can provide social information. Kepada siapa kita berbicara itu menunjukkan bahasa yang kita pilih di dalam berkomunikasi. So this is your individual work, guys. Make a list of all the names you are called by people whom you know. Jadi kita kan punya panggilan berbeda itu. Di lingkungan persahabatan kita dipanggil apa, di rumah kita dipanggil apa, di kampus kita dipanggil apa. You need to make a list about it. And also, who uses it to you and when and where. Siapa yang memanggil dengan itu, kapan yang memanggil dengan sebutan itu, dan di mana. And then, do some people call you by more than one name? Apakah beberapa orang memanggil nama you dengan nama-nama yang berbeda? You need to describe it. So, we use different expression in different contexts, of course, yeah. And we use linguistic variation can provide social information here. The way we speak something, the way we describe something, it is seem like we provide social information, different social information exactly. So, what's the differences? The different ways we say something, it is based on pronunciation, the way we say something, the word, maybe the synonym, the antonym, and grammar, dialect, and also language itself. So, semuanya berbeda ya, cara kita mengucapkannya, pilihan kata yang kita gunakan, tata bahasanya, dialek kita, kemudian juga bahasa yang kita gunakan, itu semuanya berbeda dalam kita mengucapkan sesuatu. Ini juga ada contohnya berapa ya. Nah, nih. Di Norway ada namanya yang disebut dengan ranamal. Ranamal itu bagaimana seseorang berbicara dengan keluarganya, teman-temannya, juga tetangganya. Sementara bukmal itu digunakan ketika seseorang berada di situasi yang formal. Jadi ada dua cara di Norway itu ya. Kalau yang informalnya mereka menggunakan berkomunikasi secara ranamal, sementara di situasi formal mereka menggunakan bokmål. Itu dua caranya. The two dialects differ in pronunciation and word form, and social consideration for the choice of a language, the participant, social setting, the topic, purpose of interaction, dan semuanya different dialect. Italy juga, di South Italy juga. Mereka punya trilingual 3 bahasa. Jerman dialect, regional language brilliant, sama Italian. Bahasa mereka berubah yang berbeda ya. So, social factors in linguistic. For the first, of course, the participants, who is speaking, and who are they speaking to. Siapa yang berbicara dan kepada siapa kita berbicara. Itu sangat mempengaruhi. Kemudian the setting or social context of the interaction. Whether speaking, di mana kita berbicara. The topic, what is being told about. Apa sih yang kita bicarakan? Kemudian the function. Why are they speaking? Superior itu ada 2 ya. Superior itu high status, subordinate low status. Ada formal, ada informal. Yang formalnya high formality, yang informalnya low formality. You can see this material in my PowerPoint. So this is our conclusion for this material. Linguistic variation occurs at the levels of sounds, word structure, grammar, dialect, and even language. Our choice of linguistic variety depends on who we are talking to, where we are talking, what we are talking, and why we are talking. Language choices convey information about the social relationship between people, social status of people, setting of interaction, topic of discussion, and purpose of discussion. Okay, I think that's all my short explanation about our topic today. Thank you for watching this video. See you for the next video. And wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.